Greetings, everybody. I'm attempting to make bread. This will be my first time, and even if it doesn't turn out, I will show you and I will go back to the drawing table afterwards. So what I got here is 7 cups of flour, and I would have preferred using baking flour or cake and pastry, but I didn't have any of that, so I'm using the all-purpose flour. And here I got 3 cups, 3 cups of water. In this bowl here, I got 3 tablespoons of instant dry yeast. And over here, I got 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now what I'm going to do now is soak the yeast in some water and give it maybe 2 minutes before I start adding my ingredient. You want to make sure that the yeast is fully dissolved before you start adding your water, okay? So I would say 2 or 3 minutes. Let it sit until you see no flakes, no lump, just smooth. Add in the 3 cups of water for the mix. Now this is a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of salt. Depending on your taste, I barely ever use salt in my cooking because it's just not good for my health. But if you like salt, then you can add more. But I'm only putting half teaspoon. Oh, sorry people. Attempting to use that hand that's still not ready to be used. I'm going to pour in what we do for love. All right. Just cooling the cramp in my hand. Okay. And so we're going to now add the 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Mix all of this together. Then I'm going to start adding my flour. I added 3 cups to the water to start mixing my batter. I decided to add all the flour, and I'm going to start kneading. I'm just folding in the flour, and because I'm just using one hand, I'll return when I'm done mixing or kneading the flour. I'm kneading the flour. It's quite sticky. Now listen, I have to really love you to do this, because here's a secret. I hate kneading flour. Okay, I hate the way it feels on my hand. There's a backstory about that, but I don't like the feeling of it. But you know, what can I do? I'm gonna do it. So at this point, it's quite sticky, but I want to make sure that all the flour that I put in is mixed well together, because we're gonna add more flour. And I'm going to pause it here and then come back. Okay, so see, it's quite sticky. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle some flour on the top, so it makes it easier to knead. Is that how you say it? Keep in mind I'm using one hand, so When I got both hands ready, makes the process a lot easier. So I sprinkle some flour on my board so I can transfer the, the dough on it. And again, it would have been nice to have two hands at play right now, but that's okay. We work with what we got, right? I'm making sure that I remove all the flour from my bowl. You see, when you run away with me, guys, to the mountain, at least I'll be happy knowing that y'all can still take care of yourself and don't have to wait for those store-bought goods, right? Yeah, taking off all the loose flour. Makes this come along nicely. It's December, guys, and I'm putting in the work, because, it's my way of getting my family to just go all out when it comes to my birthday. I'm celebrating every day until the 30th of January. And so, yeah, I guess I'm just working for mine, right? Okay, so I got all the flour in here now. So what I'm going to do is place this dough. Oh, that was a workout on my arm. I'm going to put this dough now back in my bowl, and I'm going to cover it and leave it for an hour to rise. And then when I come back, we'll continue. It's the first time. Now I will see how this turns out. After 1 hour, this is how it has risen. And on my board here, I have my flour that I'm going to be using to knead it some more. My assistant here is feeling sorry for me, and she's helping me get some good kneading in there. This is the first time you're doing this, right?
Fine.
No, you're gonna have to start making dumplings for me because now I know you know how to knead dumpling. Okay. Yeah, so after it rises, then we have to dust the what do you call this, the cutting board, and continue to kneel it. And at this point, I keep saying kneel. And at this point, I'm going to then separate this into 2 pieces and let it sit again for another period, maybe another hour. Yeah, now now you can't make no excuse that you can't make dumplings. Wow. Yes, so joints cracking and everything, you have the power in the hands to do the work. Okay. Now I've separated it in two, and I sprinkle some flour on it, and what I'm going to do is cover it for another hour. Can't remember if I said that. Okay. And then when I come back, I'll take you through the next steps. Shaping the dough so it could fit into this pan. It's already greased. Make sure it fits in this pan. Okay, and I'm going to drop it here. So I want it to take the shape of this pan. Now the next one. So this again is after letting it sit for another hour. Grease this one for me. You trying to prank me now, Atia? Worst time. Okay. Just put it in just like that? I'm wondering if I should do it round.
Round. Wonder what's gonna happen.
$3.50 on the phone.
Coming.
Okay.
Wait.
stay tuned for my pizza, my homemade pizza. Another video. Okay, so yes, I'm just trying to shape it as the pan. Oh, yeah. So this is going to be a round bread because I don't have any more of these bread pans. I have to invest in. Yeah, so I'm doing it so you can take the shape of the pan. Remember guys, this is the first time. So let's see how this is going. I think, yeah, I'm going to put the stove to 350 degrees. And then I think 45 minutes to bake, within 45 to an hour. Yeah. Trying to get this a shape. Shape. Take the shape of the pan. Yeah, so we're gonna pause it here, and then again, I don't want to edit the video, just giving you raw footages. So yeah, so I'm going to pause the video here, and the next time you see it, the bread should be done. So here's a small one. Now folks, I'm going to have to redo this again because I realized at the end that I missed a step. So when I put the dough in the pan, I was supposed to let it rise for another hour, and I didn't. So I put it in, and because of that, the top of it is more hard, but the inside looks like this. So keep in mind, people, this is the first time I'm doing it, but if I can touch the side here, the inside is very fluffy. And when I cut the other one, it's still warm. My kids couldn't wait to try it because it's the first time I made it. But the inside, if I can take a little piece from here, you know, the inside is very fluffy, but a little hard on the top. So I should have let it rise for another hour. And also, I didn't check up on it on time, so it started drying out on the top, but the inside is perfect. So the next time I do another, or get another go at it, I'm going to perhaps show you, you know, a better result than this one. The result is not bad, it's just that the top of it is hard. Anyway, in the kitchen with Jenny Wren. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.